Hello, hello. Welcome to No Icing. I'm so excited. This has been an amazing year so far. I've been blessed to have such amazing guests on my show this year. And let me bring up my co-host, my favorite co-host, the man of 1,000 voices, Mr. Rory Penland.
Oh man, I put the wrong name on. I'm so
Oh, wait,
sorry
it's
about
not.
that.
It's Jelly Cake.
Yeah, Jelly Cake Megan. I don't know how that name got on my thing there.
You can't get enough of me, Jelly Cake. I
Can
see
I
you came
change
back
that?
for
Can
some
you
more.
change that for me, please? Put Jelly Cake Megan there for me, please. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Okay. We have a little
I know how
glitch.
you
We
know
have
how to
tech
do all
gremlin.
this. You know how to do all this expert technical stuff. I'm not that good with that stuff. I'm technically challenged. Well, very excited to say
Okay.
hello to your guest tonight. Admire the
Yes, we
man's
had to
work
bring
so
him up.
much. Yeah, Mr. Robert Hankel, man, I tell you, I love his music, man. He's great.
You
He's
heard him?
wonderful.
You know who he is, Jelly
Oh
Cake?
yeah,
You would
hell
love
yeah.
him. His
No,
blues.
anybody that does jazz and blues knows who Robert Hankel is, man. Come on now.
Okay. We have there's people his fans are over there in YouTube. Let me bring him up. I see some of his fans over there. They're coming in. They're coming in. Hold on, hold on. They're flowing in. The gates are getting flooded. Hold
They're
on.
flowing
Here
in
he is.
like
Here he is.
zombies in an apocalypse movie.
Robin.
Holy moly, macaroni.
There he is. Good to see you, man.
Hey, who's this guy over here?
My name is Jelly Cake Megan, Jerry Jelly Cake Megan, man.
Jerry Jelly Cake. Okay,
Yeah, so happy to see you.
For short.
Love your stuff. Well, here's the story. I went to Japan to do some music, and I told them my name was Jerry Macon, and they call me Jelly Cake.
Oh,
Because
really?
my middle name is Craig, so they say Joe Jelly Cake Macon, and that's how it stuck. All my bandmates thought that was hysterical, and they made that. I became Jelly Cake Megan.
Dang. Oh,
So,
Mellow Fred Susan Baker.
Yeah, get the whole family here, Robin.
Damn. Those are some nice pants he was wearing there, Suze. Pants. That's one of those words that just something about the word pants just gets me.
Yeah, it's much funnier than trousers.
Yeah, and like, in fact, we were doing a TikTok live, and it's kind of fun. Sometimes people in different countries poke fun at each other, and I try to be non-abusive as far as that goes, but just real light little. And when I commented, it was Monday, and I said, "Oh, God, you people over in Europe and England, you guys don't do President's Day," and they go, "What?" And I go, like George Washington and stuff. And Steve Edwards from United Kingdom goes, "George who?" I thought that was pretty
colonials.
Good. Cracked me up. Mellow Fred. Wee doggies. Now we're talking.
Steve should be coming. Steve should be joining us. Wait, let me see. He should be joining us. He might show up.
Oh, you got another guest on the show.
No, just but these are all Robin's fans from all over the world.
Okay. All right. I'm with you now. Sorry.
I've been communicating with all his fans and telling them he tells them in the morning when he's gonna be on someone's show. And everybody this morning, when he was live, he told everyone I'm gonna be on the show later. And so I was trying to help navigate the crowd over here, and everyone's excited.
Well, all you cats and birds that are out there watching this show, man, I'm so glad you're here. We love you.
Mellow Fred's checking watermelon slices.
Watermelon.
Robin. Susan Baker's here.
And this one fella says, "What's wrong with trousers?" Nothing wrong with trousers. I'm just not used to saying it. And the thing is, what I was
hold them up with braces.
What I was actually saying was the word pants. Sometimes you may not think this way. I don't know, but certain words just sound kind of weird when you think about it. Like another one that I think is kind of strange is book. Like especially the way some people say book. I was reading a book. I don't know. I'm just weird, I guess.
Well, no, I understand what you're saying,
what I'm
because you
trying
got
to
the
say?
word cook and you got the word kook.
Okay.
There's different pronunciations for those double O words, and it's like, why
Right.
why don't they all sound the same? God is great, God is good. Let us thank him for this food. you know, I know
Well,
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
Drives me crazy
Another
too.
one. My ex-girlfriend Rita Bobita is from Massachusetts, and she said that I say egg funny. She says you say egg funny, and you also say what was the other one? Soup. Whenever I say soup, she goes soup. But they're
That's
from
crazy, man.
Massachusetts, what am I gonna what are you gonna say,
Oh, Steven is here. Okay, Steven is the Facebook user. Okay, Steven, just go to if you back out of the live and click on the top as it says stream, click on StreamYard to allow to show your name, then we'll see your name. And anybody else that is coming up as Facebook user, follow that same recipe.
Facebook.
Yeah, it's things are different on different platforms. There's different
And words
all
are different, between Europe and us. I mean, the
Oh yeah, I
pants
like
are
that.
pants are trousers, suspenders are braces. you know, uh,
They
and
got
don't
it,
even get me started with cookies and crackers now.
and you and
Everything's a biscuit.
the hood of your car is like a bonnet.
Yeah, the windshield was a windscreen. Oh man.
Well, that one is easy to figure out.
Steven's on YouTube now. Okay, now everyone can see you better on YouTube. We can see your names on YouTube. Yeah.
There you go.
Facebook?
Hey, Pops, what are you doing? See? We're going good, huh? Good. I'm all backwards.
Oh, Burke's here too. Burke is here. Sue's. And Robin, we gotta say shout out to Tanja because it's Tanja's birthday. Well, officially, I think it started last night.
It's too late for her.
Yeah, she might be sleeping. It might be tomorrow already for her, but today we're still celebrating Tanja's birthday.
Yeah, no, that's really fun.
Happy birthday.
Such a good person,
She's the sweetest. We have a surprise for you, Robin.
Either that or tying one on.
Oh, hello, yeah, Steven's lying in bed.
Oh, you're lying in bed, yeah.
Yeah, he's relaxing. That's good. What do you call him, Steven? Pantalones? I think in San Diego we call him pantalones. San Diego language is like Spanglish.
Pantalones?
Yeah, we speak Spanglish here.
Oh yeah, great Luthier. Welcome. Thanks for hanging with us.
Oh, now we know your real name. The cat's out of the bag, Robin.
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone on TikTok. It'll be our little Facebook secret.
Yeah, we won't know.
Oh, Steven said they call them trousers over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about? I thought it was bridges. What are bridges? Bridges
or suspenders.
Suspenders. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they call sweaters pullovers and jumpers.
Oh, jumpers. Yeah, the first time they said jumper, I had no idea what they were talking about. Well, actually, it was a punchline of a joke told to me by an English woman, and I see if I can get it right. What happens when you cross? Oh God, I can't remember now.
Yeah, suspenders and braces.
What happens when you cross a sheep with a kangaroo? And the punchline is a woolly jumper.
Ah, okay. All right, I get it.
And that like went over my head. I have to have a lot of stuff explained to me.
So do I.
A wrench is a spanner. If a baby's crying, we give it a pacifier. They call it a dummy.
A dummy?
A dummy. Give the baby a dummy.
Oh my God.
A lot of different words.
Kangaroo with a sheep. There you go.
Oh, there's Burke. Okay, everyone's hanging out on YouTube. Hey, Burke, you found us. Okay, since everybody's here, I'm gonna never mind.
You want
Jelly
him to
cake.
come in?
I keep I'm used to saying Rory because he's usually my show host, my co-host. But
I can call him
I gotta
and tell
do
him
the
to
surprise.
come to the show. I think he's
I got
busy.
a surprise for Robin. Can we show it? Let's show the
Well,
surprise if everyone's
Go
here.
ahead.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
it's
we got a surprise
go
for you.
ahead.
I hope it. Okay, let's go before we get tech gremlins. Okay, here you go, Robin.
Just
Let's
for
see
you.
if it. Here we go, Robin. Just for you, special.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
geez. I'm supposed to read all that?
Well, Robin, what can you say about Robin Enkel? Well, he's just an amazing musician, an amazing person, and I am just lost for words because there's so much you can say. I hang on his every word, on his lies, even though I don't know how it means when he's in teaching mode on his guitar. But I still listen and watch all of them, as many as I possibly can, because he's just great. He's great with people, and he's great with everybody.
Wee doggy. Good shit, Maynard.
Hello, Robin. Let you know that I really appreciate your live streams. I love your music, your stories, your little jokes. Because of you, I made some new friends also. There's always a good vibe in your life, and you always teach us to be good to each other. I love that. I'm always looking forward to your lives, and I hope you keep doing it for many, many, many years. I love you. Bye. Have a good one.
Wow.
Hello, Robin. It's Eric from St. Louis. No, the retired fireman, as you can see in the background. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Certainly appreciate all your events that you do and the time at home that you play for us every morning. It's a great time. I enjoy it a whole bunch. Continue playing. Sounds wonderful. So there's nobody like you that I know. And that's it. That's all I can say. So have a great day.
Wow.
Hey, Robin, greetings from southern Manitoba. Love the RH family, love the lives. Keep it up, buddy. Take care.
There's a great big mystery, and it sure is a worrying me. Did Robin sign with the devil? Did he sign with the devil? Did he go down to the crossroads and sign on the dotted line? Ow!
I used to do the same until they called me Pops, but now it's time for me to bust your chops. I don't have to worry about where the cops went. When you act like that, your life is your punishment. I don't even care if you come to your senses. It don't bother me because I'm passive aggressive. Everybody's pissed. Everybody's pissed. Walking on the street like a weed. Everybody's pissed.
She got the moves.
Hey, Regina, is that you? You gonna tell Robin hi? Yeah, Regina says hi. Yeah. Hey, oh, and so do the other girls. Oh yeah, Spooky Midnight, Ring Eyes, Tippy. Oh, don't forget Squareface. Yeah, they all say hi. They all say hi.
What do you think? You're the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.
Eggs, hamburgers, potato chips. Do it. I can't believe this. I've been ghosted again.
All right.
Sandy D here and my kitty, and we just want to say thank you for hanging out with us every morning and teaching us things, and it's such a blessing to know you. I think you make all of our worlds a brighter and better place to be, and I'm so honored to have you on my show, and I'm so honored to get to know you and my family and even my children. Love you, Robin. Thank you for everything you do.
I'll say that boy Robin Hill. I'll say that boy picks like Jimmy the Greek. I'll say he slides like Hank Aaron. I'm telling you, that boy is amazing. Listen to what I'm talking about, son. Well, there it is.
Wow. Meatball. Oh, you guys are killing me.
I had to put the meatballs in there.
I videotaped that on my phone. That was incredible.
Oh, no, I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you.
You
That's
are?
yours.
Okay.
That's your.
Okay.
That's from all of us. That's for you. Yeah.
That's
very nice.
Sweet. That's sweet.
Nice.
I'm touched. I'm kind of, well, I don't know if I'm speechless, but that was wonderful. That was really wonderful. God, it, what can I say? Every once in a while, somebody comes up and shakes you, like, I guess when you're in public on a regular basis, you get used to people going, oh, that was a great set. Oh, that was a great. And I never want to say I take it for granted, but you kind of do a little bit. And then every once in a while, somebody comes up and says, you were great. And I go, oh, thanks. And they grab you by the shoulder and they shake you and they go, no, you were great. And it's like, that was one of those moments, So,
oh, you don't want to be telling a big audience that. They'll be coming up and shaking you left and right. You don't be shook all over the place now.
And probably give me better exercise. Yeah,
we have to make a PSA, Jelly Cake. Don't be shaking Robin to the point where he gets nervous.
Remember those old machines that had the belt that went around your midsection and shook you up? Supposed to make you lose weight.
Yeah.
A good shake, Maynard.
That's right. Good shake, Maynard.
I love it. I love it.
God.
I love it. I'm so glad everyone could make it. Tanja will be watching the replay.
Hey, thank you all for doing those videos, those thank you videos. Stephen, Eric, and Sue's. Damn. That really
I love the one of Sue's.
Oh, they're all great.
And she put that one on TikTok too, I think, today.
I saw that one earlier today, and I actually commented.
She wasn't supposed to do it until she was supposed to just keep it a secret.
She couldn't keep it under her belt, That doesn't sound that
and
good.
And the cows in Illinois.
She's going to the principal's office again.
And once again, one more time.
Every morning.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a couple of more chairs out in front of the principal's office, in case there are some other juvenile delinquents.
I need one.
Are they still able to paddle kids at the principal's office?
I don't think so. Maybe in private school.
I think that's been outlawed, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember getting paddled when I was a kid. I was always talking in class.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Lake City, Florida.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's probably a good place to get paddled.
Columbia High School, yeah. And the guy that paddled kids drilled holes in his paddle for better dynamic, get the air going through it.
Yeah. So he could swing harder and faster.
There you go. God. There was less wind resistance.
Yeah. Wow, that's really something.
So
well, I don't have any good paddle stories. What were you going to say, Sandy?
Oh, you have so many stories, Robin. I love when you have story time. We have music lesson time in the morning on TikTok. If anyone wants to follow Robin, anyone that's not already following Robin in the audience, please go follow Robin on TikTok every morning except Tuesday morning, because that's Romeo. Real old men eating out.
That's right.
every
When
every
you
Tuesday.
do those TikTok lives, what is the best time? What do you get the most people come to your TikTok lives? Is it
I
the
have
morning, the
never
evening?
I have never experimented with times. I've read,
Uh-huh.
various articles that, or YouTube things that say how to get bigger following and stuff like that. And some of them say, "Oh, definitely go this time," or "Definitely go this time." I've heard other ones say it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Although I've always done it in the morning, and I've done very, very few at night.
Uh-huh.
Although I've done my music shows at night, and I
Right.
don't notice whether there's a bigger or smaller following. Good shit, Maynard. Nice looking coffee cup you got there. Where's mine? I think mine's in the kitchen. But I don't know if there's a better time. I think what's more important is just doing it consistently every day, and not just doing a live stream video, but posting a stationary video also. Do both every day if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, like
Well,
you
you're
said,
doing it.
anytime you go on, somebody's gonna be watching.
Yeah, Romeo on a t-shirt. Well, there's actually already a Romeo cup. We
Yeah,
decided
but we don't
early.
have privy to that. We're not privy to the Romeo Cup yet.
I know.
You got to earn that badge. You got to earn that one.
Yeah, which means be in the music business for like 50 years or so. Yeah, the guy.
Well, you got to be Rita Bobita. Does Rita go to the?
Does she go? No.
Does she go now? It's all men. It's all right. It's all men.
It's all men. Although about in the last 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 times. Like one time they had what would you call it? Open house wives and girlfriends day, and so they did that one. And then when Vince Lee and Sophie came down from United Kingdom to play at the Gator by the Bay Festival, they came and they joined us. And actually, I had the kind of privilege of I figured, you know what? If they're from England, there's a chance they'd never seen a desert before, unless they travel in Africa, because how else would they see a desert, or the Mid East or something? So I
That
figured,
makes sense.
There's a desert right out east of where I live. Where we live in San Diego, it's like 90-minute drive, and you're in the desert for real, So I figured, I'm going to take them out there. And we went to Dos Cabezas, which is a abandoned train station, which is really cool. And I didn't expect to do any, rock climbing in the my mom's Honda CRV, but it wound up being that. And I think that kind of opened their eyes a little bit. And I probably pulled off a couple of ballsy moves, but only because I've done it before, and I'm familiar with the terrain, and I know where the high and the low spots are in the road. But
now, are you talking about the desert that's between San Diego and like Nevada, like Vegas?
That's the Mojave Desert. That's up north a little bit. But if you go directly east out of San Diego, it's between San Diego and Yuma, Arizona.
Okay.
And the southern part they call the Yuha Desert, and then up a little bit north from that is called the Anza-Borrego Desert.
Yuha.
Yuha, Y-U-H-A. And
right.
there are banks that that used to be a covered with water, and so there are banks of there's oyster bed where just big oyster fossils are sitting right on top of the sand, and then there are other areas where it's like the bank, and you could see where the waves pushed against the rocks and created this berm. It's like, I don't know what the right word for it is, but when you go up close to it, you realize it's millions of small shells just compacted together like concrete.
Oh man!
And so you can, and that was ancient history, prehistory. But then, in more recent history, meaning the 1700s, there was a Spanish military captain that was trying to convince the King of Spain to let him do an expedition from the northern frontier of Mexico to the west coast, because they didn't have very good maps back then.
Yeah.
And they knew the Pacific Ocean was out there someplace, but they didn't know where or how long or how far it was. And, you know, their whole thing was colonialization. They wanted to Christianize the Indians and because if they didn't get a population established in California, the British would have probably come and taken it away from them, because there were ships of all different nations going up and down that West Coast. So anyway, his name was, you know, one of those Spanish names. It's about 25 letters long. It's like Anza Batista, you know, it's Dianza.
Understood.
Yeah, big long
5
name.
different names in different families.
But anyway,
Yeah, I
when
got
you
it.
think about it, in the late 1700s, at the same time as the American Revolutionary War, the Spanish were right out in that desert, conquistador type guys, trying to figure out a way to get to the West Coast, to the ocean. And the Indians had told them we saw 70-foot ships with sails on them. So they knew that there was an ocean out there, but there was no path that you could take a whole expedition from. And if you go out there and you look at the rock formation that's like from Ocotillo, like the middle of that desert, and looking west, you could see they looked at that rock formation and said, screw this, you know, and they decided to go north because it was too much, you know. So
well,
yeah,
you had me at oyster fossils. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, I've just gone out there so much that I wound up reading books about the history. And
now those Spaniard conquistadors were out there in the middle of the desert with them shiny helmets on.
I think so. I think that, I don't know
man.
if they were still wearing those helmets in the late 1700s, but
man.
Yeah. Can you believe that? In fact, they had a priest with them, and the priest would had this banner, and he was trying to, convert the Indians to Christianity.
Yeah.
And on one side, it would be a picture of, what is it? Mary holding the baby Jesus, and it was all serene and beautiful. And then he'd flip the poster around. There'd be a picture of the devil on it, like looking all evil and bad. And he said that this is your choice, you know. So both of these men wrote diaries as they were traveling together. Kind of, I don't know where we got off that. Anyway, there's a desert out there.
We were talking about deserts. You
Yeah,
want to show them a nice desert.
I love the desert.
Desert.
Yeah, the desert.
Well, Robin, you know my sponsor has a development down in Mexico on the Sea of Cortez, which is the desert side of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to tell people because there's a tropical side of Mexico. The Pacific is very tropical when you go south.
Yeah,
it's all tropical.
It is. It's very green. Once you get down a ways.
Very all palm trees, coconuts, very jungle.
Iguanas. You probably have monkeys and stuff down there.
But then you go on the other side, the Baja side of Mexico, the Ensenada is desert, but you have the Sea of Cortez there, which is like one of the best sports fishing places in the world to catch fish.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. That's really something, huh?
Because who goes there to fish? I mean, so the fish are like, hey, we got to hang out here, man. Nobody fishes here.
But Eric, somebody wants me to replay. Oh, yeah, I will send the replay. Yeah, I will send the replay to Robin for sure. Yes.
Most definitely.
MM Farwell's here. I am. I like the desert, but I love me.
Oh, there's that
dessert.
sweet lady.
Dessert.
Poor girl is an insomniac. She never gets any sleep. Such a lovely lady.
You need some ice cream.
Excuse me.
Horse Island. Hello, Fred. What are you talking dirty for? Hello, Fred.
Well, you know what? I've been watching on TikTok Angry Grandma. I don't know if you've tuned into Angry Grandma, but she's something else. And she swears a lot. And I won't do her routine, but it's great.
I love it. She's angry.
Yeah,
She
I
is
got a
angry.
friend that likes that
And
angry grandma.
like
She's too angry
whenever
for me.
she
She
says
reminds me of my ex.
whenever she says asshole, it sounds like she's saying icehole. Fuck you, you
like that guy
asshole.
from You mean like that guy from Johnny Dangerously? You fucking bastages. I'm
You're
going to
sipping my
cover you
soupe
bells off.
Guadalupe.
No, I don't know him.
She's a legend. Wait,
Yeah,
good
she
night,
is a
David.
legend.
You gotta. David Williams Myers was here, but he's got to go. Good night, David. We love you. I know he's
Good night, David.
he's got to get up early in the morning. I want to hear Angry Grandma's friend. Angry Grandma.
Oh, she's great. Well, at one point, the son or the grandson walks into the room, and angry grandma is all pissed off because she can't find her cigarettes, and the computer is blasting music like really loud, and she's sitting there going, I can't find my cigarettes, blah blah blah, and she's like going off, and the guy's going, what, grandma, what, I can't hear you, and grandma goes, Alexis, shut the fuck up. She said, shut the fuck up to Alexis.
She's like so, but he does like some mean tricks on her. Like that would piss me.
Oh,
I would.
Yes, that's
The
right.
stuff that he does to her, I would definitely be angry grandma too. Like if somebody did
Yeah,
that to me for real, I would be pissed. Like the
Oh,
time with the
they know
glitter,
they're
the
making
cakes of
viewers.
glitter, and the
Yeah.
glitter goes all over the freaking shit. What the fuck? The glitter goes that would be my grandmother. That would be
And
any
you saw
woman
the
in my
one where-
family would act the same way.
You
I
saw
think.
the one where he puts the memento in the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he
Oh,
tells her
crazy.
to open it up.
On the
Yeah.
Mentos,
He's mean.
Mentos, yeah.
It's mean. Those tricks are mean.
I know.
I would not do that to any women in my family, by the way. I'm just saying she's a lot
Oh.
cooler.
I'm sure she's in on it. They know they're
She's a lot
getting viewership.
She's a whole concern at this point. There's like t-shirts and
Oh
dolls,
yeah, it's a brand.
packaging and that whole deal.
Robin, they want to see the video again, but I don't know. I'm gonna send it to you and you could do whatever you want with it after that.
Well, why don't you show it at the end of our thing here?
Show it at the end. Yeah, I'll show it at the
Doesn't
end.
that- I
Okay.
mean, I'm fine.
For those
Yes.
that missed it, yeah, she'll be showing it again at the end.
If you missed it, don't worry. Robin's gonna have it, and if you can watch his live in the morning, sometimes he likes to show us videos in the morning, and I love that.
Me.
I love
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
love when you put
Oh,
us. Sometimes you put us on the computer. You're like, I gotta go do something real quick, and then you put us a video on for us, and we're like, this is really entertaining and educational.
Yeah. It's
funny.
history. It's like, yeah.
You show us
I
like
love-
stuff that we need to learn. Like I feel like I got smarter since knowing you.
Good.
And
Yeah,
happier, smarter, wiser, more
A dose
musical.
of Robin Hank will make you smarter.
He does. It does. It really does. I think
Make
it's
you
really
happier,
true.
that's for sure.
It does. You get friends. Look at all the friends I have now.
Look at this. I think this live will stay on your YouTube as a public video, right?
Yes, anyone can come
Yeah,
back and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can come back and
Absolutely.
watch it, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, it's been archived on YouTube, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, any Cosmos show, all of the Cosmos shows, and even some that are Tardon Media shows, are actually all archived on YouTube. So anyone can go back at any time. It's easy
Well, it's
to find on
archived-
YouTube.
It's archived at the Cosmos Creative TV at Facebook too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
can
It's
see
on
it there as
Facebook,
well.
but I think it's easier for people to find it on YouTube. And there's a lot of
YouTube
people
is
that just don't
easier,
have
yeah.
Facebook.
Understood.
But
You don't have to
absolutely,
sign up for any
yeah.
channel. Just type
Yeah,
in
subscribe to Cosmos. Yeah,
there you
subscribe
go.
to
Icing Robin Hankel.
the replay squad. We love the replay squad. Yeah, and we know Tanja's her birthday. She did not want to miss this, Robin. She was upset
But
that
she'll
she
be
was
able to
gonna
see
miss this. But she's gonna
We'll
watch
be
the
able to see
replay.
it later. I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wish
So-
she's
so we
here in
gotta hear-
spirit.
Are we going to hear a couple of impressions today?
Oh, I
Of
gotta
what?
go out and let Rory Penland come in. All right. I
Oh
can
yeah,
do that.
impression.
Well,
No.
But I,
Hey,
I
Jelly.
just wanted to meet you, sir.
Jelly,
No, hey,
Jelly,
Jelly Cake.
can you,
Do the
you
corn
can
dog blues.
Jelly Cake, you can like imitate Rory doing the impressions of other people.
Well, again, I'll pop out here. I've said hello now. I've met you. It's an absolute honor. And I'll just pop out so that Sandy can bring Rory in. How's
It's
that?
my
Why won't you
pleasure.
do the
Because
do the
I
corn
know
dog
I
blues
know
for
you like his
Robin? The corn
impressions.
dog blues.
He's
The
a man
corn
of a
dog
thousand
blues?
voices. Yeah,
Yes, the
yeah, I
corn
got a
dog
song
blues
I
for
did a long
Robin. You
time
gotta
ago
do the
called the
corn
Corn Dog
blues.
Blues.
Oh, so that's
But,
that's the thing that you do?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
again,
Rory
she'll send you
does?
a videotape. She's got a videotape on her. She'll
Okay.
send it. I don't have my backup band, so
Oh,
I'll talk
okay.
to you guys
Oh,
later.
we
You
don't
all,
need it.
we'll catch you on the
We don't
flip
need a
side.
Oh man.
Well, he's gonna
Oh.
come back as Rory, right?
I don't
Or
know.
he's
He's the
gonna go
man that
get
he's a
Rory.
mystery man tonight. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I think he's coming back.
You think he's coming back? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well now I get a chance to I get a chance to ask you. I have a couple questions for you. For
Okay, we're gonna
cereal,
get
for cereal questions. For cereal.
cereal.
For cereal.
Okay. I thought you said serious at first. I was getting worried.
No, I have a couple questions I've been holding back and waiting for you to come on my show so I can ask you these questions. And I bet you a lot of other people are going to have the same questions as me. They just haven't had a chance to ask you. Okay, ready?
Okay.
You're on your own, girl. Thanks a lot, Suze. I'll be in the principal's office with you in a half a second. Okay, so have you had the chance to be signed like under record labels and record deals, and can you tell us a little bit about that? I know you've
No,
had
I
opportunities.
have never been approached, or I haven't really made that a goal. I guess I never took it seriously. I mean, I just the whole idea of like, growing up as a teenager and then a young adult, the idea of becoming like a rock star is like so out in the oblivion. It's like so unimaginable that I never really took it seriously. So I remember thinking to myself in my 25-year-old mind that it would be nice to be a touring musician and play like small venues, like a blues artist would do. And, but I never really took any of that seriously. So on one hand, I didn't try very hard to do that. And on another hand, it's not even was something I wanted. And, hey, I have to admit, there's probably a fear involved of like, I didn't even know what that would mean. And there were actually times in my music career. So by the time I'm like, like about the late 70s. So what, in 77, I would have been like 26 years old. I guess, yeah. So kind of getting into late 70s that I had the opportunity to go to move to Los Angeles and play with a band that was well established up there. And, at that time, people were taking drugs so much. And I thought to myself, if I would have gone up to Los Angeles, I would have probably started to spend my money on drugs and do shit that would have probably put me in the grave, And like I look back on that, and even then I had the foresight to say, stay away from that culture, even though I was involved with it as many people were, but like going up there would have made it 10 times worse, because in fact, there was a time when I had the opportunity to connect with, I think it was Buddy Miles, who was the drummer with Jimi Hendrix on the band record, Buddy Miles. Yeah. And one of my friends said, hey, we should go up and because we have an invitation to go jam with Buddy Miles. I thought, wow, this could be my ticket into get in with the top guys. And I thought to myself, you know what? I didn't know this for a fact, but I just had a vibe that all of those guys were into like drugs. And it wasn't, I was anti-drugs, but it was just like, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where it's too much, because I wouldn't have the maturity to lay off of it. because it takes a certain amount of abstinence and just being solid inside yourself to say, no, I'm not going to go that direction. And looking back on it, that was a damn good decision, because I would probably be dead now, So there was one company that wasn't a legitimate record company. They were like just a private entrepreneur that signed me to a record deal. And he saw me playing at a motel in San Diego, luxury motel called the U.S. Grant. And he said, man, I'd really like to hire you to come up and play a party up in the Bay Area, San Francisco. And so he put me in an airplane, flew me up there, and played this thing. And on the way back from playing his party, on the way he was driving me to the airport, he says, you really should consider letting me fund you to make a record, and we'll make our own record deal just between the two of us. That's the only time I've ever been signed to an artist. And even at that, I didn't really, when you really look at the conditions of that, it really causes you to sober up in the sense of becoming an adult and look at the contract and what it says. One of the parts of it that I didn't like was that one of the parts of contract, and this is a common part of a contract also, is that he could spend time and money developing me as an artist and then sell that contract to somebody else. And I said, the reason I'm doing this is because I feel comfortable about you personally, and I don't want to give you the right to sell me to somebody that I don't even know, So, he didn't like that at all when we were in negotiations, but he gave in because I wasn't going to give in at all. But that's the only time. In fact, if you've seen that CD that was made, it's called Robin Hinkle Blues 90, and I'm posed in front of a early 60s.
Well, I have these two. This one? No.
Nope. It's way before those. Nope.
No.
Those
earlier. Okay.
Those ones that you're holding are self-produced CDs. In other words, I made both of those with my own money. I was self-produced, it was my own money. And he spent way more money than I would have ever spent, on much more expensive recording and manufacturing. In fact, when they, about 5 years afterwards, they just abandoned the project completely. And so they went into a different business, because that's what they were. They were business people. They went into a different business. And so they had, I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of CDs, Robin Hinkle CDs, and those CDs still exist. And
this is the ones that you signed for me. But you're not like owned by, you never, like, you're free now. You're a free man.
I'm a completely free agent.
Your music is your music. You're not signed to anybody to tell you what to do. You could do whatever you want with your music.
Yeah, it's all copyrighted by me personally in my name. And so what was,
and then with that change with TikTok too is like,
so that doesn't affect me at all.
It doesn't affect you at all because you're not under a record label.
Yeah, in fact, it possibly helps me, because here you get this whole level of recording artists that are signed to this big corporation, Universal Music Group, UMG. They're signed to that, and now their music can't be used on TikTok anymore. And none of that affects me. So the fact that I'm coming on live with a guitar, or people can still access my music and use it on their videos, if they're doing major artists less, they're going to possibly do me more. So who knows? Yeah. I don't know if it's going to make a difference in the royalties that I make, which isn't very much, but it'll be interesting to see if there's any kind of a difference.
Yeah, like I feel like we need to, your stuff. We need to get it in some movies and soundtracks and like.
No, I would love that. I have a couple of songs that are in, but just like a couple. It'd be great to have a few.
Well, okay, so this is what's going on, Robin. Let me tell the audience too. I'm having a little technical issue because I can't see Rory, but I'm gonna bring him up, and Robin, if you can see and hear him, I'm gonna leave and come back and let
Okay.
you hang out with Rory
Yeah.
for a second because Rory's
Is
here.
he waiting to come on again?
Yeah, let's see. Tell me if you
Okay.
could see him.
Oh, here he is.
Yeah. Can you see me
Can you see
okay?
it?
I sure
See, I can't
can.
hear him.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
555.
So, same problem as it was at the
Okay, I'm
beginning
gonna
of the
leave and come
show.
back, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So good to see you again, sir.
So how
Always
about
a pleasure.
my favorite is always going to be Foghorn Leghorn.
I say son. I say boy. I say listen when I'm talking to you, son. I say the boy's not too bright. It's about as sharp as wet leather.
And just
He always had the greatest insults.
And just before that, oh, I bet you do Elmer Fudd.
Oh yeah, I do Elmer Fudd.
Dang rabbit.
Wobbin Hankel.
That's great. And of course, we mentioned Jack Kennedy.
You mentioned that before the show, yeah, before we started having the tech gremlins. Yeah, all the Kennedys pretty much sounded the same in the Kennedy compound.
Yeah.
That's good shouting.
It's an interesting anecdote to that is that my friend Rita is from Massachusetts, and she says nobody in Massachusetts talks that way. She said, that is
except the Kennedys.
That's distinctly a Kennedy thing. Like nobody sounds like that.
My favorite bit about that is Brian Regan talks about Dora the Explorer, the name of the show. He's like, Dora the Explorer doesn't even rhyme. It's like, what is this? They're watching it in the Kennedy comment. Everybody, Dora the Explorer is on.
That's a good enough rhyme for me, though. That's good. Yeah. Well, dang.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of some other good ones. Can you surprise us with a couple?
Oh, if the audience wants to give me a try as to somebody they want to hear, I am the man of a thousand voices.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey, Rodney Dangerfield. Whoa, tough crowd. I'm telling you right now, I don't get any respect.
I like it. And yeah, that's something else, man. So how did you get into doing this?
Again, it's just something that when I was a kid, I started doing impressions. You remember they had a cartoon for Abbott and Costello. Remember that? And I actually had Bud Abbott doing the voice of Abbott. And then Costello had already passed away, so they got somebody to do an impersonation of Costello. I was doing those impersonations when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, tell me now, Lou, what's going on?
I don't know, Abbott. I'm telling you right now.
God, I don't remember that one well enough.
Yeah, it started out with this music, and then the little Costello character would come in going,
Hey, you bet!
What about Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my head. Again? This time for sure. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto.
Don't know my own strength.
Those are good lines. Those are great lines. I remember that rabbit bit. That was really incredible. So what kind of shows are you doing?
Well, I'm doing a lot of social media shows. Carrie Harrison, who's famous on LA radio, has got Renee Jaworski and myself on one of his shows. It's called The Carrie Harrison Files. And we've just started doing that one. Of course, I still do It's Casual, which is my podcast talk show. I also do the Big Monster Briefing Room on Thursdays. We're doing 2 next week, though. We're closing out the 4th season. So doing a lot of shows. 2 Men and a Gal talking about movies on Monday nights. I do this show as a co-host. I'm trying to do stuff on TikTok, but it's just no time. I'm running out of time. So I want to do more lives and stuff on TikTok, and we're going to work on that. By the way, anybody who's watching us on TikTok, please go to Kerry Harrison there and follow him, because he needs to get 1,000 followers so he can join my lives. So,
so when you do a show, is it a similar format where you do some of the stuff that you do, but you also interview guests? Or
when I do the interview show, it's mostly about the guest. You know, I mostly let the guests do their thing.
Okay.
You know, it's their show.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of prod them with a little bit of questioning, and then usually if the guest wants to talk, and usually they do, you just let them talk. Dick Cavett would tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's great. God, I was just thinking, I was reading this book called Laughter from the Hip.
Uh-huh.
And it was all different stories, like 1 or 2 page long stories about people in the jazz age, musicians, and entertainment business in general. So there are all these funny stories about weird pranks and just different things that happened. You know, like one time somebody put a mouse in the bell of a guy's saxophone. Not very nice with the mouse, you know, but he picks up the horn and he starts playing and nothing's going on, like and he's going, what? Trying to look at his instrument, see what's wrong with it. And at one point he turns it over and the mouse falls out and runs across the dance floor and everybody spazzes out. Like runs all different directions. Ah, mouse. But there was another one that I thought was kind of good. And sometimes I refrain from telling it because I don't like to pass on a practical joke, which is really kind of a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it tonight anyway.
Okay.
There was a band leader, an orchestra leader named Paul Whitebread, probably back in like the 1920s. And, you know, he used to hire lots of musicians because he was a producer and an orchestra leader and all that stuff. Anyways, in New York City. And at one point he called on the phone, I think like 50 bass players. And a bass player back then was the big stand-up bass. They didn't even have electric basses back in the 20s, you know. So he asked 50 stand-up bass players to show up at the corner of, like, you know, on a corner in New York City, and said, I have a gig for you. I'll come and pick you up at 8:00. So at 8:00 on this night, there are 50 bass players standing out on this corner, all looking at each other going, what's going on here? And a lot of them knew each other, right? Because they're just like the guys, you know. And while this is going on, Paul Whitebread is driving around the block, laughing his head off, looking at them.
Laughing his ass off.
Yeah. And after he got his laugh, he paid everyone for a night's work and sent them all home.
Well, that has happy ending then. So,
yeah, it does. Yeah.
The best practical joke story that I can remember is I dated a girl one time who said when she was in college, they lived in dorms, and she didn't particularly like her dorm mate. So she put fruit punch Kool-Aid in the shower head.
Oh, really?
Yes. So when she turned on the shower, the roommate turned on the shower, she got red dye all over her, you know, on her face and her hair and everything. And the girl got caught though, because she still had some residue of the red on her fingers. She literally got caught red-handed.
Oh man. When you said Kool-Aid. Okay.
Yeah.
You said Kool-Aid, but I imagine in my mind I clicked Jell-O. And I thought I was thinking of like this like goopy stuff coming out of the shower head.
No. This was yeah, you know how when you drink Kool-Aid, you'll get the color on your lips and on your tongue, you know, yeah, it stays there for a while.
Unmistakable. Yeah.
So I hope nobody goes out and does that.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to do to somebody.
That is pretty bad. Well, I don't know which is worse here.
But she had done something that upset this girl. So she said, I'm going to get her back. And that's what she did. But she got caught.
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain Yeah. I don't know if I remember anybody, but weird pranks that get played on people in high school and college, and like what they call hazing,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I
Sometimes
still,
it can get dangerous. Yeah.
well, yeah. I know a guy got seriously injured with high school initiation to a club. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was terrible.
The
It's
worst one
terrible.
I heard. The worst one I heard was a guy was seriously. I mean, he went to the hospital, went to the emergency room, almost died because his friends dared him to drink a bottle of soy sauce at a Chinese restaurant. And of course, that's like concentrated salt, So yeah, his body went through, toxic shock for drinking a bottle of soy sauce. Don't do it. It's crazy.
Wow.
So.
Oh. Damn. So what do you have coming up?
Again, we got 2 episodes of Big Monster Briefing Room next week with 2 different guests, and that'll close out season 4. First Thursday in March, Billy Vera, who's a good friend of ours at Cosmos, the singer, cool. He's coming on so that we can do a run through of. He was in the movie Buckaroo Banzai, Across the 8th Dimension. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do that. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. And of course, the things that are happening with Carrie Harrison on LA Radio, 2 Guys and a Gal Talking Movies on Mondays. Just a lot of good shows. I'm just involved in a lot of shows. Yeah.
It looks TikTok. It looks like Sandy's trying to come back on. I don't know why.
Is she coming back on?
Well, I just saw a message, and somebody's saying hi, Robin, but I don't know who it is. This Facebook user. You use Facebook?
Oh my gosh. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. There's Sandy. I'm still trying to come back in, Rory. Should I go out? How do we bring you up?
Do we have to no, she's the host.
Yeah.
What's the deal, Banana Peel?
She's the one that's supposed to be controlling this feed, this thread.
Yeah.
And we're at 59 minutes right now. Is there any other impressions? There. Wait a minute. Here she comes. There she is. But we can't hear her.
Praise the Lord! It started
working.
We go.
There she is. She's back.
I was leaving and coming back in, and I still couldn't hear or see you guys except for my phone. I was texting from my phone, but I couldn't see you guys.
Okay.
But
I was going to ask Robin if there was any other impressions he wanted to hear before we close it out.
Before we wrap.
I got a million of them, Doc.
Yes.
Well, there's always Popeye.
You want to say hi to Robin?
Oh, Popeyes. There's 2 different voices for Popeyes because a little mumbly voice. And then there's the, well, blow me down.
Right. What about Johnny Carson?
Oh, well, that's wild. Johnny Carson. Looks like somebody's trying to cut in on the show.
That's good. I like it. You got the tone. So, did some of the people that are watching this want to send out some ideas for impressions?
Welcome back, Sandy.
Thank you.
Tanja. It's Tanja.
It's Tanja.
Tanja's awake.
Happy birthday. Isn't she the one that had a birthday?
She's having coffee with like a little shot of something in there to wake her up.
A little shot of something.
I agree. I think that was a good Johnny Carson. Something about the tone of the voice, like really hit it,
Real good Johnny Carson. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh. It's from Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida.
Eric wants to know if you're going to. Eric wants to know if you're going to do a replay.
Sylvester the cat. Listen, Buster.
Yes.
The buddy dad's gonna eat me.
And then he had a son, Junior.
Oh, Father.
Yes, happy birthday.
Elmo. Oh, Elmo.
Elmo.
Sue's Baker wants.
Elmo. My Elmo's not that great, actually. I'll be the first to admit it.
Oh, Eric says replay the video because Tandra's here. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Tandra,
Let's
I
play that
think
video.
it's
You say
like
you're going to replay it at
4
the
in
end
the
of the show.
morning for Tandra right now.
I want to see it too.
What?
Thank you everybody for doing this. This is really wow, what a wonderful treat. I
want to see the cows in Illinois.
You want to
yeah,
see the cows?
yeah, that's Regina and Squarehead or whatever.
They were not
name.
making much Illinois.
I love it. I love, and I want to thank everybody too for sending those beautiful videos in. They all like show your personalities, like, and it's so cool. Like I think how it all just came together. I think it's beautiful.
You know, a couple of times after a TikTok live stream, I've encouraged a bunch of people to come on a Zoom, and we all. Did you ever come on one of those, Sandy?
Yeah, I did. I did. I was like in my pajamas. I was still drinking my coffee. I was waking up.
Okay, good, because it's nice for people to see each other, hear each other
My
speak.
hair was a mess.
You know, I think one of the
I
cool
looked
things
like
about
bloody hell.
bloody hell.
But I was there, Robin. I was there. Well, I wasn't there for all of them. Just like I think.
But you were there
I
for
don't
one
know.
of the Zoom meetings that we had.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Good.
Who
I
isn't
don't know.
wearing their pajamas below the waist? I mean, seriously, come on. We do these
I
things.
just dance.
Yeah. Well,
Eric
one of the
said,
wonderful things.
play it.
Oh, play it. Okay, let's.
Yes.
I'll quit talking. You can play it.
Good night, Tanja. And oh yeah, enough. Robin, you're gonna be live tomorrow morning.
Yes, I am.
Oh, and before we play the video, I gotta talk because you got a new venue. Me and the fam, we want to come see you at that new venue. Garten. How do you say it? Garten?
It's probably German for garden.
Okay. Yeah. We want to come see you.
Got it done.
We want to come see you at the new venue and check it out. That's a cool area.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of over by Tio Leo's, but kind of more in that
Yeah.
industrial building area. I've never been there, but I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like the people that run the place are really very cool.
Oh, they love the Zoom video. Okay, if everybody wants more Zoom videos from Robin, please give a thumbs up in the chat. If you want more Zoom videos from Robin, I don't know if he's got time. He's very busy. He's very busy.
But
you might have to cut. You might have to cut your show, like do a half jamming, half video Zoom with everybody.
Well, tomorrow might be a good time to do it. You know.
Really? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, you hear that, everybody? Mark your
you
calendars, guys.
Well, that's not a promise.
It's not a promise.
Okay. Here, you got to
Except
play
if
the.
I had.
You got to play the video for Eric and Tanja.
Yes.
Robin's eating oatmeal and bouillon. Yeah, no, and never
Actually,
again.
It's rice and chicken and a sweet potato.
Wow.
We never want to hear the story about how you ate oatmeal with bouillon in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible.
Zoom videos on weekends.
I was kind of horror struck when I did that, but I ate it. I don't know. I just hate to waste food, you know.
I know. I don't like to waste food either, but then there comes a time. There comes a time, Robin, when you got to be like, just no to the no.
So this was a conscious decision.
No, it was
a conscious decision.
It was a mistake.
I made a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah.
I put my fruit in it, like a little banana and some blueberries or something like that. You know, being all good, good health. And then I reached to get some like almond milk to pour over the top of it, or like creamer or something like that. And without looking, I had grabbed the little carton of beef bouillon.
Oh,
or not bouillon.
Yeah, he thought it was like creamer. He thought it was a little milk, little soy milk.
Like beef stock, yeah.
For making soups and stuff. And I poured that over the oatmeal without really looking, and I saw this brown stuff coming out of kind of coming out of the spout, and I was, oh God.
And then you
That's like-
poured
that's
out
like
the
putting beer on
bouillon, and then
cereal.
he ate the oatmeal, and he's like, "This ain't right." But you know what? I'm still half awake, so let me just dump this out. Try to eat it anyway. I don't want to waste food around here.
Yeah, well, I poured the bouillon off.
But you still ate the oatmeal.
Yeah, and I ate the
I know
oatmeal.
that's
And I
that's
just
how it
wondered if
gets.
it was gonna fit, if it's gonna taste horrible. But I don't know. Sometimes,
It
You're
wasn't
getting
bad.
hearts. They like that concept. Everyone likes the concept. You're getting hearts.
Oh,
Hearts
getting
in the chest.
hearts for what? Bouillon and oatmeal?
For you're like a warrior. You like ate the oatmeal after you had to dump just like handled it like an adult. You like just dumped the bouillon
yeah.
out. Not wasting my breakfast, man.
That's
And you
right.
just finish eating it. And like it's called adulting.
Let's see.
When
I'm
I was a kid, I accidentally made a tuna fish sandwich with cat food.
Say that again. I was distracted by a message.
I said when I was a kid, I was probably like 8, 9 years old. I accidentally made a tuna fish sandwich with cat food.
Oh God.
And took a bite and realized my mistake immediately.
And you didn't notice until then?
No, as a kid, I wasn't paying close attention to labels and stuff,
God. Like having gravy on cornflakes. Yeah, I hear you talking.
Beer on cornflakes.
It's the worst.
Yeah. I know. I feel like when
Well, the
you're
thing is-
young, you can do like stupid things. Like you can fool around and try and experiment with different flavors and things. Like I know, like people in college used to put beer in their cereal when they were in college, and I was like,
right.
no, nobody's eating cereal with beer.
Here are the dog that bit you.
That's just disgusting. Come on.
The next morning after the party, come on.
No, like
You
yeah,
never
but
did that?
when you're young, you could do those things and you still wake up to see another day. When you get to be our age,
A little crown oil on your Cheerios.
not
Come
like
on.
that anymore.
Mhm.
You can't. No, you
Yeah.
can't. But do it when you're young. Do it when you're young, people.
Mhm. Ontario.
Ontario. Maple
All right,
syrup.
We
You
got
got
Ontario.
that video?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Put that
Okay, so the
video up.
video. Yes, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Robin, so much. Oh, wait,
Thank
I
you.
wanted to know about the music awards. When do
I
you
don't know
find
any-
out?
I don't know anything
don't
about
know.
it. Oh, you know what? I saw a
You don't know
post
nothing.
from San Diego Music Awards, SDMA. I saw a post on Facebook that said they are going to announce the nominees on February
But a
26th.
certain date. 20. Okay.
So it's still they're still haven't released the information, and voting will
4
probably.
days.
Is that for? Oh, that wow, it is 4 days. Okay.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's 4 days.
So on February 26th, I'm sure it'll be on Facebook. And then you can go online and vote if you want to.
Very cool.
That's when we can vote. And I thought that's when we could purchase tickets.
That's it's probably everything.
I'm on pins and needles, Robin. I'm trying to get in there. Are you how many years have you been nominated?
About 20 or so. I think the first year I was nominated I actually won an award for Best Blues CD, and that was the year 2000.
Yes, everyone go vote as soon as they. I'm on pins and needles to see if I can vote.
Feb 30th.
It's been almost.
Wait a few days.
Oh my God! Everyone go vote
birthday,
as soon as we can.
Tanya.
Robin, maybe if you put the voting, are you gonna put the voting thing for everyone to find on your page or?
I don't know. Probably I'll just see as it unfolds. I'll probably
comes up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I probably will. I'll say voting is still available.
Okay.
And I don't
We're
want
gonna
to
stack the voting boxes. We're gonna stack them.
I'm gonna
for
share
Robin.
it.
You can vote
If it
every
comes up-
day.
I'm gonna.
That's
Yeah.
they allow you to do that. You can vote every day
Like
you can
one,
use
yeah,
one email and vote every
one
day with
email.
that email. And so if you have 10 emails, you can vote 10 times, and people are into
Wow.
that shit, and it's like, I don't want to get too involved in that whole soliciting votes thing because I don't know. I just don't want to go there. I mean, I love it when I win it. I've actually uh, been nominated every year for 24 years or for 23 years, and I've been awarded 4 times during that period.
Wow.
I have these 4 of these bronze plaques that are sitting on a cabinet.
How many?
4,
Wow.
and
I feel like you need the Lifetime Achievement Award. So
well,
if I could get together with the people that are running the shindig over there at Humphreys, I
mhm,
would tell them Robin needs a Lifetime Achievement Award. All this, let the young people do their thing, and then let Lifetime Award Achievement Award for Robin, because
mhm.
man, you've been living this life forever. This is you have a legacy. You're a legend. Like crazy.
Sandy's gonna make it happen.
We have a visitor.
We have a visitor.
Oh,
Kevin! Oh, they want me to show the video. Okay. I
Yeah,
know. Okay,
they
so
want
I'll
want
show
the
the video.
video. We
I
can
know.
talk after
I'll
the
show the
video.
video. The video is great, but I just want to say, Robin,
cat cameo.
I'm doing everything I can to get there for the music awards. I wanna be there for you. If
Yeah.
you
If
let
I
me
could get
know,
you,
let us know
if
if
I
you.
could get you in, I would get you in, but they're really
No, no,
tight on. Yeah,
I
but
know.
what I can
I'm
do
gonna
is
She's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
in the
buy a
parking lot.
ticket.
I
Big
can
banner.
get a discounted ticket.
I'm gonna
They
buy
allow.
a ticket.
You're going to buy
I
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one, but I don't know. Did they let me in there with the cameras? Will they let me go live, or are
You'll
they gonna
probably
be
have
strict? Do they have you
email.
have to have a pass?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's for media. There's a
I don't
media
know.
pass.
I don't know. There might be a contact button on the website when they put it up there and
I
say,
tried all that.
"Oh, did you really?"
I tried
Oh,
everything. Yeah. No, I know people too though. So um I'm working my angles over here, Robin. I'm working my
yeah,
angles.
good. Well,
Um
everybody brings a cell phone in, and there are
yeah,
certain people you might want to hook up with one of the photographers and see
Hmm.
what they say.
yeah, that's what I just want to know the rules, because I don't want to try to go there and try to break any rules, I want to
I know.
follow the rules.
And get
Yeah.
tossed out.
So well I mean, like pretty much if you go to a concert anywhere in the world, like people are gonna have their cameras out and be video
Right.
gonna be
Yeah.
sharing on
So,
social media, right?
yeah.
How can you stop that?
You
I
can't
mean,
really.
you can't really stop that.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
they.
usually just 1 and 2 minute videos, so they're not taping the whole thing.
Mhm.
You're talking about taping the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
no,
know.
I mean, I would just do it for a certain time, and like I would go and film and do like a little quick little mini interviews with everyone that I know there, and I would have a show host with
I
me
see. Yeah.
that also knows people in the music industry,
Yeah.
You ate your sweet
Well,
potato first.
and that is also nominated. I know somebody else that's also
mm,
probably going to get nominated this year. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope so. I hope so.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I will buy a ticket. I just don't want to get like I want to do things like officially the right way.
Yeah.
I've never had to worry about that in the past because I was young. I used to get into any show I wanted. I never had to worry about anything my whole life. But now that I'm older and I have a show, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta do things official.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But it'll be good. I know it'll be great. It'll be amazing
Well,
because
you could ask. I think the best thing to do is ask one of the photographers that goes to it, like Dennis Anderson or John Hancock, or there any number of photographers that are just there at every event, and I don't know if you know any of these people, but ask them how they get in.
No.
Or Kevin Hellman is the one that's in charge. He's at the top of the pyramid of that music. I mean, it's his baby. He's been the main guy that does it every year for the last 30 years or so. But
yeah,
he's not the one that would necessarily okay that. There's probably somebody that works under him that would have to.
yeah.
That you.
No,
would
I
wanna,
mean, yeah, I just don't want to. I feel like they're already at maximum. I think the event is probably already at maximum. They're not. You're not. They closed off the application process for Media Pass, so.
Oh, they
that's what I
did.
think. Yeah.
Oh.
So now, but thankfully, I know a lot of musicians, and I know you, and I know people that also might be possibly nominated, and probably will be nominated.
Yeah.
I have a lot of music friends, like it's all my music circles. So, I know it'd be
Get
great.
Robin in trouble
I
now.
can go. Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble, Robin. See, that's the thing. I don't want to look bad.
You know who
Make
I
you look
am?
bad.
I know
You'll be
Robin
like, I don't
Ankle.
know. You'll be like, Sandy D, I don't know that girl. I really don't know that girl. I don't know.
Yeah. One of those nominees might be able to see the people that are nominated get to say how many tickets they want, but they are told in boldface print, no guests, no managers, no agents, no exceptions, band members only. Now, a lot of people cheat.
They're very strict. Yeah, that's what I think. They're very.
If you got a ticket,
I respect that.
If you got a ticket, you're in. And
you
you
got
can
to run it like a business. Yeah, I'll just buy a ticket.
And if you can't buy, you can do all your interviews with a phone.
I'm just don't want to get in trouble and be like, Robin's my friend, and then they're like, yeah, we got to escort your friend out of here. She's not allowed to be going live right now.
I don't think anybody's going to say anything.
Yeah.
There's so many people there. And it's
Rory did the convention. Rory, remember?
Yeah. I almost got thrown out though for passing out flyers.
Did you?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Ruby,
so, again, I had to be
Ruby
careful because they had people walking around there, and if they saw people doing stuff like that, they'd toss them out.
What?
You got to be careful.
All right, well, hold on. Let's see. Video file.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, here we go. So let me find the video. I can't wait, Robin. I know it's gonna be amazing, and I hope you're a part of it. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Here comes the chapter that we have to read before the video starts.
No, that was from the San Diego Reader. That was the write-up about Robin.
Well, what can you say about Robin Enkel? Well,
what can you say about Robin Enkel?
He's just an amazing musician, an amazing person, and I am just lost for words because there's so much you can say.
Security.
I hang on his every word, on his lies, even though I don't know how half of it means.
He looks a little like Sheldon
when he's in teaching mode on his guitar.
Big Bang Theory.
I still listen and watch all of them, as many as I possibly can, because it's just great. It's great with people.
And Jim Parsons.
Everybody.
Wee doggy. Good shit, Maynard.
Going for the Jet Clampett intro.
I really appreciate your live streams. I love your music, your stories, your
everybody
little
does such a
jokes.
beautiful job.
Happy birthday!
Because of you, I made some new friends also. There's
Happy
always a
birthday,
good vibe to be
Tanja.
alive. And you always teach us to be good to each other. I love that.
Yes.
I'm always looking forward to your lives, and I hope you keep doing it for many, many, many years. I love you. Bye. Have a good one.
Hello, Robin. It's Eric from St. Louis. No, the retired fireman, as you can see in the background. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Certainly appreciate all your events that you do and the time at home that you play for us every morning. It's a great time. I enjoy it a whole bunch. Continue playing. wonderful. So there's nobody like you that I know. And that's it. That's all I can say. So have a great day.
Hey, Robin, greetings from southern Manitoba. Love the RH family, love the lives. Keep it up, buddy. Take care.
There's a great big mystery, and it sure is a worrying me. Did Robin sign with the devil? Did he sign with the devil? Did he go down to the crossroads and sign on the dotted line? Ow!
I used to do the same until they called me Pops, but now it's time for me to bust your chops. I don't have to worry about where the cops act like that. I don't even care if you come to your senses. It don't bother me because I'm passive aggressive. Everybody's pissed. Everybody's pissed. Walk up on the street like a royally dissed. Everybody's pissed.
Hey, Regina, is that you? You gonna tell Robin how? Yeah. Regina's hot. Hey, oh, and so do the other girls. Oh yeah, Spooky Midnight, Ring Eyes, Tippy. Oh, don't forget Squareface. Yeah, they all say hi. They all say hi.
What do you think? You're the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.
Do it. I can't believe this. I've been ghosted again.
Another Florida boy.
Hey, Robin, Sandy V here, and my kitty, and we just want to say thank you for hanging out with us every morning and teaching us things. It's such a blessing to know you. I think you make all of our worlds a brighter and better place to be, and I'm so honored to have you on the show, and I'm so honored to get to know you and my family and even my children. Love you, Robin. Thank you for everything you do.
I'll say that boy Robin Hinkle. I'll say that boy picks like Jimmy the Greek. I'll say he slides like Hank Aaron. I'm telling you, that boy is amazing. Listen to what I'm talking about, son.
Robin's influences include, and then you get one of those speed readers to read all that at the end.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Oh my God, that makes me want to cry when I watch it. I just love
Wow,
that so much.
I'm blown away. Thank you all so much.
Isn't it awesome, Robin? I love it. Look how much everyone loves you. Like, I feel like you make everyone's day.
So it's almost like every time, when things like this happen, they're an added motivation, impetus to like just do it, even go for it even more. Just do it harder, work more, don't take a nap in the middle of the day, keep working on music, however that translates,
Miss Nappy Time.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Fred. You guys are awesome. You guys are the killer diller. Oh, yeah, there you go.
I wish
Eric,
they're all
thanks for
coming to
waiting.
I hope you guys all come to San Diego so we could have a big meetup. I wish some of you guys could come out here and see Robin in person. It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. Seeing Robin in person is very different than seeing him online.
Here's a T-shirt for you. It's a
I
vibe.
was afraid, Robin. I was afraid.
Robin
I was
Hinkle.
like,
It's a vibe.
Thank
See
you
all
very
your
much.
guitars there. I'm like, I don't want to touch the guitars. I'm afraid. It's a whole vibe.
Yeah. Well, I'm blown away, very, very thankful and motivated too.
Motivate.
Yeah.
Aw.
And starting to get into recording more. And it's just been, it's not really the blues that I play on TikTok. It's more just experimenting with whatever I feel like doing. Thank you. Thank you.
I say the boy's got a huge following. Huge.
Well,
It is.
Yeah.
He's
King
the
Daddy.
King
King.
King Billy Watson would always say, "You're the king daddy of all the rabbits, hopping down the bunny trail of life."
June 24.
June. Oh, that's when that's when the meetup takes place.
Oh, June 24? Okay.
Yeah.
So June 24, whoever's coming out, we gonna do a family night at my house. Frank's gonna cook we got the pizza oven, Steven. Is that when Steven's coming?
I think so. I'm checking that right now, actually.
I don't know if
I think he was the first one to confirm, actually.
We're gonna do a pizza night at my house. So let me know if y'all are coming out on that date. Suze Baker says it's June 24th. So
okay.
And let us know your diet requirements if you have.
I have Stephen Edwards on June 17, but I think he's going to be here for a while, like a week or two. So the 24th
17th
is the week.
we get here. Oh, okay. So then we should have dinner at my house with Stephen and you.
Well, I'll put it on the calendar for
June 28th is a Friday.
Suze Baker won't be here until
June 24th, Monday.
Yeah,
17th.
We'll figure it out.
That's a Monday. Yeah.
Diet Coke. Okay, I'll get some Diet Coke for you. Yes, Suze. I love that video. It's like so awesome. Like
nice pants, Suze.
I love the outfit. I love the
whole deal.
Coca-Cola in the background.
The whole deal is
it.
nice.
I really love
Somebody was making a joke or something saying Suze is a spy. What's that all about?
Spy?
I don't know. Well,
we all joke around in the morning on Robin's show. Everyone
you
jokes
say
around with
that,
each other.
somehow I don't know how it got started, but Suze Baker is Canadian Spy.
Oh, part of that Canadian spy organization. Okay,
that's what they say. That's what they say. No, Suze has to come on my show. I really want to have a show with just me and Suze and you, Rory. Because,
there you go.
Suze has a whole thing. She collects Coca-Cola and she's done all kinds. She's met a lot of like musicians. She's been on the road with musicians. She's done. She goes live on TikTok all the time with her friends. Like Suze is. I can't keep up with Suze.
She's a professional groupie.
We got to keep up with Suze.
She used to work security.
She was a security person for concerts.
Yeah,
no, Fred said she's always lurking. She's always lurking. You guys are killing me. Oh my god.
That's a great word, is lurking. I like that.
Ethical stalking.
Lurking, very funny.
Sparrow.
Tanja is still here.
Oh, that's Tanja.
So let me see.
She's
what do we
still
got
awake.
going here?
Suze Baker's stalker.
8
I love
hours.
the You guys make me so happy in the morning too. I just love the comment section, Robin. Everyone is so fun and has such a great time in the morning.
I take a screenshot when a comment is a especially good one. And so
I see you, Robin, taking the screenshots.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
all I do is I just kind of reach up and go click.
I hear you. We hear it. It goes, ka-ching.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, we can
Okay.
hear you. Ka-ching. It's like-
So 4:36 there. So it's
You're
5
so
o'clock,
adorable.
5:30 in Netherlands. Hey, Kellen, thank
Was
you
it
very much
5?
for that, for participating in the video. That was really special and felt really good. It just like warmed my heart completely. So thank you. Well, what a family this is created.
5:37 a.m. Okay, yeah, we got. Okay, we better let Robin sleep. So and Rory has to get to sleep, and so that Robin can go live on TikTok.
Tom
in the
Cheshire would be
morning.
very proud of us. We went an hour and a half,
Yeah.
hour and 33 minutes.
Uh-huh.
No, wait.
That's awesome.
No, only 38 minutes. Oh, wait.
No,
Okay.
it's I bet it's
One
been
We're
an
38 minutes overtime.
hour and 33 minutes. Yeah.
No. 30, about a half hour overtime.
Right.
hour. Uh-huh.
About a half hour.
That's good, right? There's no time
I'm
limit
sorry,
on this.
guys. Because they wanted to see the video again, and then of course we got to talk about it again.
Uh-huh.
So the cat in the video is the cat that gave you ringworm? That's what I was asking earlier.
Yeah, but we didn't tell that story public, Rory.
Oops. Oops.
That's not a public story. That's
Oops.
Oops.
yeah, we'll tell that story. I'll tell it, but it would be like a whole episode. It would be like an
Maybe on a
entire
later
episode.
show. Maybe on a later show I'll remind you.
Another show. Yeah, another time. How about those Lakers?
So
Mellow.
It's a lovely cat. It's a cute kitty.
I can't remember if I asked you this
Love
before,
you.
Sandy. What is how did the name No Icing come up?
Oh, okay, because
good
well,
question.
it's a long story. Y'all got 10 minutes?
Well, can you
Y'all got
condense
10
it?
minutes extra over
Condense it.
there?
I have a problem with that because I know I blabber for a long time to
It's a
get the
whole
one little punchline. But I know, but that's that you want to hear the backstory, you know?
Yeah, everything you're right. And like I do everything I do for a reason. There's a reason, everything. So,
Well, the
yeah, there's
show
always a
originally
story.
was hosted by Dritta, a character. She was, and her comfort food was what, strawberry cake, right?
Yeah. Yep. But my character was I have a character, Robin. Basically, you know, I did acting. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild. I did all kinds of movies and shows and stuff. But then I came to a point where I realized you got to be in LA if you want to really make that shit happen. You got to be in LA.
Yeah.
You can't be in San Diego. So, you know, that wasn't my path. I didn't want to live in LA. I came from New York to get out of the city. I don't want to go move to another city. So I wanted to relax in San Diego. And that's when I met all my music friends. I got into music. I got into music circles. But anyway, yeah, the acting. And then what was the question, Rory?
Why is the show called No Icing?
Oh, No Icing. Yeah. Okay, so back in New York where I grew up, I had Albanian friends. I had a family that I became friends with. They were Albanian, and I became very close with my friend's sister. Her name was Drita, and Albanian. And then the mom. They all lived in the same house. Like no one moves out. Like there's 3 levels. So you have 3 levels. You have the youngest people upstairs and the oldest people downstairs. And everyone just takes care of each other. And to me, I loved studying sociology. You know, I loved studying cultures. And to me, I was always fascinated by different people's cultures and learning about their cultures. And so it was always fascinating that they had 3 levels and like no one ever leaves. Like you have, and I just love that. It's like, why waste money? Like nowadays, everyone has to have their own separate space. Everyone is going to go broke and go upside down on their loans and go backwards because they want their own house, their own car. But in other cultures, it's not like that. In other cultures, they stay together, the families stay together, they save money, they all live together, and very, very different. And so me being a person that's fascinated by different cultures, I came up with the character, and it was based on someone I really knew and I loved, and the whole family that I loved, and they would make strawberry cake with no icing. So anytime someone came home in the family, it was having a bad day, they came home, and somehow somebody, a sister, a mom, a sister-in-law, somebody made strawberry cake. They cut it into squares, they put it on a plate, and you have it with like Turkish tea. You have the strawberry cake, no icing, and Turkish tea. So
that was their comfort food. And every time she would have a guest on the show, she would ask him, one of the first questions she would ask him is, what's your comfort food?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess, Robin, what's your comfort food?
You never asked me.
Yeah. That's
Sweet
what I
potato.
think.
Sweet potato with butter.
You want me to get all Drita on you, Robin?
Drita?
You want Drita to come out?
I don't know what that is.
Drita will come out from Staten Island if you want.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Well,
oh.
we don't want that. Savor the plane fare. Pizza. I had pizza the other day. Yeah, tonight I just had rice and chicken. And
everybody's worried about what you're eating.
I love hamburger, patty melt, French fries. I like to dip French fries in mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Right now that I'm on a limited diet, one of my favorite treats is to have a Cliff Bar with coffee in the morning. Oh, rare steak. Oh my God. For my birthday, Rita Bobita took me to
medium rare.
The Red Fox, which is an old-fashioned steakhouse at the Lafayette Hotel.
The Red Fox. Did you say Red Fox?
Yeah.
I sang there, Robin. I sang there with my grandmother, my mother. I sang there a bunch of times. I love that freaking place. El Cajon Boulevard, people. El Cajon Boulevard.
That's right, El Cajon Boulevard. And anyway, Rita took me, and I had steak and lobster and big potato, and they even had I think I had cheesecake for dessert. And last night my friend Yazan Hussein from lives near Washington D.C. area, comes out here every once in a while, and we went out to what do you call it, Felipe's in Pacific Beach. And had a
Felipe's.
Yeah. So I like Felipe's. I like they have a they call it a pepper steak sandwich, which is just strips of beef on a torpedo roll with marinara sauce and cheese on it. And it's one of those kind of sandwiches you try to pick it up and eat it, and it's going to be, I mean, it doesn't fall all over the place, but it's pretty on the borderline,
It's messy.
A lot of times I cut it and eat it with a fork.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is the way I eat pizza too. I eat pizza like I eat a steak rather than picking it up.
Are you allowed to eat pizza, Robin, or is that off the diet?
It's off the diet, but once or twice a month I can have that.
Okay.
I'm on a low.
We can make you steak and peppers if you guys come over here. I know I'm from New York. I know how to make steak and pepper sandwiches.
When I come over, I will make that the day that I can
do pizza,
eat whatever I want.
The day you could like slack on the diet a little bit.
Yeah, well, because the doctor allows me.
I can make something healthy for you.
Nah, stay away from that.
That's no fun. That's no fun.
Let the man have his pizza.
That's
why I always got to say is that something in the conversation earlier. Oh, when we were talking about the oatmeal with the
the bouillon
with the broth.
Oh.
When you're on a restricted diet, you get accustomed to a lot of food being just bland and not having. I'm on a low sodium diet, and the thing is, if you take salt away, it's like there's nothing left. You got to learn how to cook with different seasonings and shit like that. But
Yeah.
anyway, so oatmeal with it just I'm used to like bland tasting food right now. They say I'm going to get used to it, but I don't know.
Well, Rory, before we go, can I tell you guys? I became friends with Tanja, and you know what? You know what I'm learning from her? I'm learning a lot. She's also a wonderful person and a friend, but she's also teaching me it's like I think America is out to like kill us all. Like it's all fast food. It's like the horrible chips with MSG and things that are all gonna kill us in the end. But like in her country, it's they have rows of pre-packaged fresh vegetables so that people that work full time and have kids and raising families and yada yada, they could just go buy these little fresh packed, pre-packed veggies already washed, rinsed, peeled, diced, everything. You just throw it in the pan, add your sauces, and go. Like, why isn't America doing that? Like, I don't understand. Like,
They
I'm
have fresh
learning
fruit
so
in the
much.
stores and stuff. Yeah, I mean,
No, but they don't have enough. Like in her country, they have rows and rows of it. In our country, it's rows and rows of garbage that will kill you. It's
Yeah.
not healthy stuff. It's not. They're not
No,
making it easy for them.
watch the movie
Everybody's working
Super Size
person.
Me, and you'll see how dangerous eating fast food is for a month.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
So-
whole point. It's so bad for you.
Morgan Spurlock, Super Size Me.
She's like
He
a
ate
mouse
McDonald's for an
pellet, sharp
entire
on
month.
both ends.
And it almost killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Healthier
And
in
he gained, like,
Netherlands.
16
Yeah, I bet you
pounds.
they're all going to live longer too.
Oh, definitely.
They'll
Oh,
live
yeah, they
longer.
are.
You've seen our supermarket. Yeah, because Tanja, you showed me your supermarkets. Like, I am jelly. I'm jealous because I wish we had that here.
I
Where
am
you could
jelly.
just and it's fresh. Like and sometimes even like Robin, you know, in San Diego, they have like some grocery stores that have like the little prepackaged fresh veggies, but then you don't know how long they've been sitting on the shelf. They're probably could be starting to wilt, not so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in this country, my experience of cooking is like it's better to just buy it and chop it up and wash it off and chop it up yourself because the prepackaged stuff, in my experience, isn't always that fresh. So I don't know.
Food is
But-
big business, and you know, as Robin says, if we like to eat what we like that tastes good, you know, it might not be the best thing for us, but
Yeah.
it tastes good, so we like it. We want to buy it. So yeah, I mean, people eat way too much fast food.
Yeah,
way
Tanja
too
wants
much
me to
junk
start
food.
my own veggie business here in the U.S. Robin, you do it.
Well, I agree with what all you're
I
saying.
agree. Yeah.
There's no enthusiasm here amongst.
See.
I guess you could call the American culture has been, what would be the right word? Been inculcated
Eat fresh.
or you know trained, habituated to eating
Brainwashed.
crappy food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh
exactly.
every day here. Yeah, see, we need
And
fresh
it
every
would
day.
take a complete turnaround in
It would be a
our way of
turnaround.
thinking, and I don't see that happening.
No.
Yeah, I mean, some people do it, you know.
Now these companies like Procter and Gamble that do all these processed foods, they probably justify it by saying, well, you know, we have a population problem, you know, so we're helping to cut down on the population.
There you go.
Fruit cups only, Robin.
Yeah,
Fruit
And-
cups.
that's a reference to the Romeo
fresh
breakfast.
fruit.
Like
Fresh
all of
fruit.
those guys at the Romeo breakfast are
Not
having
the
like
canned fruit.
burritos and beans are pile up high on the plate, and I'm sitting there eating my little fruit cup, you know.
Yeah, but is it fresh fruit or is it the prepackaged stuff?
I don't know what it is.
That's the difference.
All I
That's the
know-
difference of Tanja's country is like everything's so fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's fresh to me. In other words, they probably had fresh fruit and they cut it up. I'm starting to really get into
Yeah.
cantaloupes.
Ooh,
Cantaloupe is like having a ice cream sundae or something. That's one of the few things that's really good. You put it in the refrigerator, and sometimes it's even a little too cold. And I just chop it out, spoon the seeds out, and just eat it right out of the bowl, so to speak. You know.
Right out of the shell.
Good shit, Maynard.
Good shit,
Yeah.
Maynard. Okay, so Robin, what do you want to tell the people before we go? Anything?
Just thank you. Thank you very much. You know, yeah. I don't know if
Fast
I have
food right by my
anything.
computer.
Fresh fruits,
Anything.
amazing. French, Polynesian, Hawaii. I know. Let's plan a trip to like a healthy tropical island, y'all. I want to plan a trip somewhere like where there's all
That sounds
healthy
expensive.
eating. No, like there's places in the jungle that are cheap plane tickets, cheap living. You can eat amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just if you travel, we got to get like a century passes, global passes. That stuff makes it easier.
Yeah.
Oh, Tanja, you had a great birthday.
Good.
Woo. We love you, Tanja.
That's so good. You are very loved and appreciated, Tanja.
We love you.
Hope you know that. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, Robin, I'm gonna send you the video, and
Okay.
I love you guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
I'll see you
Rory.
tomorrow.
Thank you, Jelly Cake. We'll see
Rory,
everybody.
thank
Follow
you for
Robin tomorrow morning on
being here,
TikTok.
and thank your buddy Jack.
Jelly Cake?
Jelly.
Jelly Cake.
Jerry,
Yes,
Jerry, Jelly
we love
Cake
them.
Macon.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Jerry
great.
Jelly Cake. Okay, good.
He likes your stuff. He loves your stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Love
good.
you guys. See you
Thank
tomorrow,
you very
Robin.
much.
Thank you
Okay.
guys.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, bye, everybody.